Hi. Sorry, my voice just cracked. Hello. So, as you can see, I have some very blue, contacts in right now. My face is really shiny, so I'm gonna back up a little bit. Sorry, my voice is. I've had a really bad cough for like about 5 weeks now. Because I work in a warehouse now, and there's something in there that just makes my something go crazy. So I've been coughing for a while, and I should probably go to a doctor, but that's besides the point. Anyway, so today, very, very warm here in Los Angeles, but I am getting ready for Long Beach Comic-Con, which is this weekend, and I have not practiced the makeup for my costume yet, and so this is actually my first cosplay, and so I'm excited for it. I am doing Kirby, the Nintendo character. I actually, I posted, well, I didn't post anything, but I took a picture, if I can find it. That's what the video of me dyeing clothes was from. Well, this was it's a little bright. You can't super see it. I wish it would. There we go. That was the wig that I bought with a little star thing in it. And as you can see, I have overalls and a shirt that I dyed with a white turtleneck underneath. And then I bought some red leggings and some red Converse that I'm going to do. I did not do the makeup for that picture, and I tried to put the pink I'm going to use for, geez, everything is bright. I'm using sunlight, so that's why it's kind of weird. Revlon Ultra HD matte lip color, just a matte, and it's very, very pink. If I create a shadow, it's very pink, which is what I wanted. I tried to put it on my eyebrows, and it got very, just didn't work, and so I bought some, I bought a shiny ball of nothing. It's a color tattoo by iStudio. If you can kind of see what I'm looking at. That's actually a little bit better. Yeah, that's what I got. But we're gonna work with this. Look at that. Actually, not really using a microphone other than my computer, just because this is more of a visual. I've been talking for 3 minutes, so let's just get to the makeup. This is what my hair looks like naturally. Very, as you can see in front of the white, very curly. This is just got out of the shower and it dried. Right there actually it's the prop that I was building. It's a big cane for the star rod, but your Long Beach Comic-Con doesn't allow wood props, and so I'm gonna have to either figure something else out or just go propless this time, and then next summer or whatever the next Comic-Con I go to, I'll finish it. But I have it partly finished, but yeah, not for this weekend. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, don't really have a reference other than just Kirby himself. This is actually my phone background, and so it's really just blue eyes, very pink, and his cheeks, blush cheeks, are more oval and sideways. So that's what I'm going to be going for a little bit. Everything's probably going to look washed out unless I go back here, so I'll probably do the makeup here and then kind of sit back a little bit. I would have done this earlier, but I had to wait until the sun was like mostly set, just so I wouldn't burn eternally from the heat. Okay, so gotta get the hair out of the way first, so my lovely hairnet that I purchased. I usually will just grab it, and then I'll grab the back of my head first, just because that's where I have a lot of curly hair that wants to come out. I'm sure there's a better way to do this, but so that I'll make sure all the back of my hair is in, and then just kind of push it up to the line so that I was gonna get a haircut so that I would have less to deal with, but I'm kind of trying to grow it out right now. I think I said that in another video, but I'm trying to grow it out a little bit, so I didn't want to cut it, but it's kind of hard. The wig is big, so it's alright, but stab. Okay, so we're 6 minutes into this. Let's begin. Okay, so I'm going to start with a little bit of concealer that I picked up. It's e.l.f. concealer. Picked up from Walmart, and don't know why. I think because Kirby is a little. I've never used concealer before. I've always done stage makeup, and so on stage it doesn't super matter. It doesn't super matter if you're concealed or not, because everybody's sleep deprived in theater, and you just kind of go with it. Oops, got my nose. When I actually do this for Saturday morning, I'll be using a mirror and some bright light in the bathroom, so if I'm not super happy with it tonight, that is fine. I don't know, I haven't worn contacts in years, and it's been even more years since I've worn color contacts, so my eyes are still kind of getting used to it. I don't know if I'll be able to. I changed to a contact solution that I'd used for a long time, but I don't know. Ooh, I think I'm trying to beat the clock now, because I can see all the shadows back there. Anyways, the foundation is coming from Ben Nye, and it is just Olive Fair P45. I'm not trying to do like the whole focus thing that people do. It's literally just so you can see what it says. So, Ben Nye. Always liked Ben Nye. Always had a Ben Nye kit somewhere or other. I'm actually gonna flat on myself for a little bit. Back in high school, I had like right now I have kind of a bigger, just the standard makeup kit for when you're doing theater. But back when I was in high school, I had like the small $10 Ben Nye kit, because I was like just getting into theater, and I didn't know really anything about theater, or makeup, and proper ways of keeping maintenance. I don't know. And so I bought my kit going into the 11th grade, my junior year of high school, and I used that kit until I graduated, and then I went to college, and still had the same kit. I didn't get this kit until I don't know when I got it. I think later, my freshman year, but the first show I had this one. So I was doing my makeup for Diary of Anne Frank, where I play Peter, and they were giving out new sponges. I was like, oh, I'm fine. I still have mine with my kit, so it's cool. they're like, alright, that's, that's weird, but you still have some. And they noticed that it was like starting to kind of break down right here. And they're like, Trevor, how old is that? Like, have you been using that? I was like, oh yeah, like it's still good. It's still like not broken. So, like, it's fine. And they're like, what do you mean it's not broken? I was like, yeah, like it's not, like it's still good. Like it's still there. And they're like, Trevor, how long have you been using it? I was like, well, I got this kit my junior year, so I guess since then. And they freaked out and said, throw away that sponge, because there are like so many germs in there, and you're supposed to throw them away every couple of weeks, or whatever. Like you use it for like maybe a show or the rehearsals of a show, uh, and that's it. And I was like, because anybody that knows me, I'm a, I gotta look down for the I'm a germaphobe, and so that just really freaked me out for a hot second. Ooh, these contacts get me. Yeah, so that was how I learned that sponges get bacteria in them. Was by using the same brush for a little over 2.5 years. That's the thing, like nobody told me. I was just like, yeah, if like it's a sponge, that's it. Like it gets makeup in it. But if you're using it for the same like foundation, to me it made perfect sense. Okay, so I can't super kill. I don't think it's super clean, but it'll be fine for today. So we'll say that's the foundation, I suppose. It'll work. Okay. Next, we're going to do. Let's do the brows, just because we're here. So we're using. Too Cool is the thing. Too Cool. Let's do. I don't know if this is the right way to try to do this. Because the lady was like, how do I put pink in my eyebrows? And I was at, I don't know where I was at. I was just somewhere in the mall. I think it was at Ulta. And they're like, yeah, just get yourself a eyebrow spoolie. And put it in like that. So I was like, alright. I don't know if that's the best way to put the white in too, or. And I'm also dipping it. Which, gosh, this is so, because it's flipped for me. Like, cause I'm having to think, like not looking at the camera really, I'm more looking at the camera for, like eyebrow placement, and less about like actually looking. Okay, so let's smooth that out. Oh, jeez. Damn it. I might actually use my. Actually, that's not a horrible idea. I'll just put my phone by, like right there. That way. Oh, and I have a Pokemon case. So Pokemon phone case, Kirby background. Aren't I so profesh? Aren't I professional for saying the phrase so profesh? Alright. geez, we're already 15 minutes into this thing. Well, I did spend the first good little bit talking. This is so warm. I feel like the most important part is making sure that they match, unless, like, oh, can I make my phone brighter? Is that a possibility? There we go. I don't know, because, like, yes, it is important to have everything filled in, but what was there? As long as they match. I wanted white, but I could not find white anywhere. Like just regular white. Oh, that's a lot. White. What is this, eyeshadow? I think I was using eyeshadow. I don't know why. I don't know why. Like I get, like, yeah, it would be hard, but I feel like people like white eyeshadow, and then it shouldn't be impossible to. Shouldn't be impossible to find. Okay, I think we're almost done with this. My legs sweating. Oh my gosh. It's like I think there's a bug on me. No bug, just maybe in my legs never sweat though. That's a weird sensation, I guess. Right now I just look super ghosty. Alright, so let's put that down. Now we're moving on to the what is that? Revlon matte, and you're supposed to use this. I was actually gonna. Oh my god, it smells so good. That smells like candy. They knew who they were marketing this to. Okay, so my main goal is to just not get this anywhere that's not my eyebrow. That's my main goal. Oh, this is turning out so purple. I will go back with the I'm really hoping, because I did this on my eyebrows the other day, I'm really hoping that I don't use, like, everything before the actual day on Saturday. Basically just trying to paint it into the eyebrows right now. And then I will go back through with the spool in just a second. This is really emphasizing like where the placement of my scar is from when I was a child. Now when I was 6 years old, I got a scar on my forehead, or on my eyebrow, from a kid throwing a bowling ball in the air, and it landed on my face. So that was a fun little experience. I think I was in such shock that it wasn't like the worst pain in the world. Oops, sorry. It was just like, oh, I can't see because of this wall of blood. Oh, I know. Such a relaxing stuff. Oh, dang it. Right there. Let's clean that up. Okay. Yeah, I think this is going to just take it. It is getting darker. I'm looking pastier than I was originally. Wow. The college kids moved back in. That's what that means. I live very close to a college. either it started not too long ago, or everyone's just moving back in, and it starts like this coming week, which I think that might actually be what it is. Am I cleaning it up? Could be a little cleaner, but it's one of the things, like, I have to bleach my eyebrows for them to come out the way I want, because my hair is so dark. I actually want to, like, in December. Man, I was not expecting it to get so dark so quick. So I'm gonna talk and work. So I'm gonna make my nose a little bigger. So I'm going to take some highlighter. Make sure my brushes are good. And this is just ultra light from the Ben Nye kit. Actually gonna make my nose a little bit. Jeez. Thought doing this in a mirror was weird. Gotta look away for a second so I don't have to think of it. I'm not supposed to just do such a quick change, but I might make my cheeks a little bit bigger in the end, but I don't know, I got pretty big cheeks. I'm a big boy. Oh jeez. It's like, maybe if I don't look. No, that makes it worse. Oh jeez, I promise I can draw straight lines. Just not on the other side, because like, I'll think, oh, getting too close or getting too far away, I need to move, and then it's the wrong direction. I don't know what this weird mouth position thing I'm doing is. Ooh. Wash those there. Actually, I'm not gonna blend this super well right now, or kinda at all. I guess more just so you can get the idea of what I'm going for. Oh wow, on screen it looks like I didn't blend at all. This is why we practice. It's a little bit better. Jeez, it's so dark. Okay, so later I will blend it better. Finally, so I've got this. I don't know if you can see it. It's not super bright, but it's very, jeez, it's not very glittery. Very glittery makeup that I'm going to use for my blush, for this. Okay, closer. technically these contacts are supposed to be, oh wow. It's supposed to have sparkles in them. I'm going to put some sparkles in my wig. I guess I would, because I was going to use this instead of blush, but I think I might actually like do blush first, and then just to kind of get the definition on the cheeks. Wow, it's getting very dark. I didn't realize. On my phone it looks fine. Because I should have just done this on my phone, but then it would have only been a minute-long video. So apparently that's all it wants to do. Okay, I can, if you can kind of... This is a disaster. This is turning out like my last makeup video where I just kind of turned into a funky-looking clown. Okay. Well... Do I have my lighter? Hold on. The lighting is going to get really weird for a second. Whoa. Ignore any mess you see. Oh jeez, that really shows how different it is. Oh. You want to hear a scary story, children? That's what this is turning into. One of my videos would not be complete without having a dog barking in it. Well, you know, this is a little bit of a fail, but I think you can kind of get the... Can you get the general idea? No? Basically, I'm just gonna try to make my eyebrows pink, try to make my nose big, and try to make some circles. I was gonna put the wig on. I think I'll try to do a video in the finished cosplay, just so it doesn't. Ow, it's hot. So it doesn't look like I'm a total failure of a makeup person, because I'm running out of time. And I didn't think about it. But wow, looks like I got beat up. I hope you enjoyed. Might go take these contacts out. Oh, in the last episode I had just a lip liner. And I have some lipstick, but I don't know if I'm going to do lipstick. Because if I did, it would just be pink, but I don't know. But thank you for joining me. And sleep tight, everyone. Fire went. Good night.